Did you know that the proposed Nicaragua Canal would be nearly 4 times the length of the Panama Canal and capable of handling the world's largest ships? With a staggering $50 billion price tag, this audacious project promises to revolutionize global trade, but not without sparking heated debates and controversy. For over a century, the Panama Canal has been a linchpin of global trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans while saving ships weeks of travel. Now, Nicaragua is vying to disrupt this status quo with an ambitious vision, a new canal that could reshape the maritime industry, generate unprecedented economic growth, and put this Central American nation on the map as a global trade hub. But is the Nicaragua Canal a transformative opportunity or an ecological and geopolitical disaster waiting to happen? Despite its promise, the Nicaragua Canal is fraught with challenges that threaten to derail its success. The canal's route cuts through Lake Nicaragua, the largest freshwater reservoir in Central America. Environmentalists warn of severe consequences, including the destruction of vital ecosystems, contamination of freshwater supplies, and irreversible loss of biodiversity. The project would require dredging massive amounts of earth and water, raising concerns about sediment displacement, pollution, and the canal's long-term impact on climate resilience. Indigenous communities along the proposed canal route face displacement, sparking protests and human rights concerns. Critics argue that the project favors foreign investors over local populations. The deal with Chinese firm HKND Group has faced scrutiny for lack of transparency, fueling suspicions of corruption and fears of Nicaragua falling into a debt trap akin to other nations involved in China's Belt and Road Initiative. While projected to handle larger ships and greater cargo volumes, skeptics question whether global shipping demand justifies such a massive investment. With the Panama Canal recently expanded to accommodate modern ships, Nicaragua faces stiff competition in an already challenging industry. Can it attract enough traffic to justify its $50 billion price tag? At 276 kilometers or 171 miles long, the Nicaragua Canal would dwarf the 82-kilometer or 51-mile Panama Canal. Its design would include locks capable of accommodating ships carrying up to 25,000 TEUs, or 20-foot equivalent units, far exceeding Panama's capacity. The canal would connect the Caribbean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, offering a direct alternative route for supertankers and mega-cargo ships that cannot currently pass through Panama. Proponents argue that the canal could create over 250,000 jobs during construction and provide a steady source of income for Nicaragua, one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere. The canal is projected to generate billions in annual revenue, potentially transforming Nicaragua into a major player in global trade and reducing its dependence on agriculture and remittances. Nicaragua's venture challenges Panama's monopoly on interoceanic trade. The canal could shift global trade dynamics by offering a faster, more efficient route for certain vessels, fostering competition and innovation in maritime logistics. However, China's involvement raises geopolitical concerns. The project's close ties to Beijing have sparked fears among Western nations that it could serve as a strategic foothold for China in the Americas. The most dramatic twist in the Nicaragua Canal saga is its stalled progress. While the groundbreaking ceremony in 2014 drew global attention, the project has since faced significant delays. Financial struggles, lack of visible progress, and growing opposition have cast doubt on its future. Recently, the Nicaraguan government announced renewed efforts to attract international investors and revitalize the project, reigniting debate. Could these developments breathe new life into the canal, or are they merely delaying an inevitable collapse? The Nicaragua Canal represents an extraordinary vision, a massive infrastructure project that could redefine global shipping routes, boost Nicaragua's economy, and rival the legendary Panama Canal. Yet its path is riddled with challenges, from environmental destruction and political controversy to fierce economic competition and geopolitical tensions. This bold gamble has the potential to reshape Central America and the global trade landscape, but whether it succeeds or fails will depend on overcoming these formidable obstacles. Nicaragua's future and its place on the world stage hangs in the balance. What's your take on the Nicaragua Canal? Is it a groundbreaking opportunity for economic growth, or does it carry risks too great to ignore? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more stories on global trade and infrastructure.